Alright, so I just won my first shop tournament with Zorga. So figured, hey, why not do a deck profile on it? This is my first deck profile ever, so let's get right to it. So, Radline. I'm just playing the standard Radline for Zorga. I am still using the old Zorga for this, and you will see why later on. But long story short, there is one order in our deck that we want to use for our first grade 3 ride that specifically names the original Zorga, and that is the only reason why we keep it in the red line. Onto our grade 3s, we have 4 copies of the grade equal Zorga. This is really the only reason that I want any of my games today. This and also the 2 prisons. These 2 cards in combination worked wonders. My matchups, I went up against 1 Barrow, 1 Prison, and 2 Graffitias. So when this was on the field with Barrow, I was able to Soul Blast this out to have this guy in the drop zone after doing my Alchemy Magic. And Prison, I never had to worry about these games with Prison, mostly because after getting them out of prison, I always just called over them, so I never had to worry about these ever being not into my drop. I only ever saw 1 at a time throughout the day. I never saw both at the same time, but I never missed having more on the field, so this was perfect for me. Grade 2s, we just ran 4 Shadow Cloaks and 2 of the Solar Revolutions. This never came up today. Never came up once. In theory, this always makes sure that I have my Counterblast available to do my other orders. But I never saw this guy today. He never came up. This came up all the time. Every single order that I was missing, I always got into my drop next to this guy. This also gave me my grade 2 game. I was able to rush him a lot doing this. So, yeah, this is good enough for me. Grade 1s. We did 4 PGs, we did 3 rogues, and we did 2 adhesives. So, PGs, this is self-explanatory. I don't need to explain these. This is just staple at this point. 3 rogues and the 2 adhesives. This, in theory, basically let me always have my Prison Dragon in my drop zone, because Counterblast 1, retire 2, draw 1, just retire the prison. If I have both prisons out, I can retire both of them. I never got to have both of them out, though, but I usually did always have 1 prison out, so this always got me my prisons that I need, always got me my prison into my drop zone, always made it live. Rogue Hunter, I never wanted this at 4, I don't know if people play it at 4, I only played it at 3 in this deck. I only ever really need to see it once per turn, and I'm always able to call it out, usually through Zorga on my first ride with the Ryline Zorga, and after that, if I draw it, you're going to end up coming to see it. Plus, both of them are 13k boosters, which is the most important thing about this, which really made the units that they're replacing hard to run over. Triggers, I did range. So 4 heals, 4 crits, 4 fronts, and 3 draws. I think the normal ride line, or the normal trigger line that people do is 7 crits, but I did it like this because... Thank you, man. But I did it like this because the crits are only for the kill turn. Like, that's the only time that having extra crits really matters. Early game, if they come up, it's fine. Late game, if they come up, it's fine. The fronts is usually what I worry about more because I like having everyone swinging for really big numbers when I can. And draws... I mean, I mostly had the shield, to be honest. I didn't really need the extra draws. It's just the shield power that I really care about. The heals, on the other hand, this was experimental for me. I personally don't really like the new heals that we got, but I figured just maybe it would come today. This one that gets extra shield if there's a crit did actually come up once today, so luckily that became relevant. Now onto the orders. I played 9 orders. So I did 2 miasmas, 1 grief of fear rejection, 1 regurgitation, 1 whales, 2 Gather Upon Me, 1 Nectar, and 1 Spiritual Body. So, my normal play that I want to do on my first grade 3 ride is have this in my drop, and then this in hand. Because with these two, my first grade 3 ride, I have 15k to the entire front row, and since this guy only needs the original Zorga, you don't need this on any subsequent turns. So having the one still worked and actually came up a lot. This, it's half for the grade 2 rush and half for late game pressure. If I draw this and I'm on my grade Zorga, I can just discard anything, get another order from my drop back, and then play this and use the order that I got from drop as the cost. So these two came up a lot, and these were basically my toolbox, essentially. So these all came up in different situations today. This was how I was able to defeat my first Gravidia matchup. Unfortunately, I lost my second Gravidia matchup, so I ended up going 3-1 today. Still got first. This was against Gravidia. These two came up a lot against Prison, and this was basically, if I didn't have my enough counterblast to do everything I wanted to, this was my go-to order. So yeah, that's the deck. I don't know if it was any good or not, but it was good enough to get me first place today. And that's it. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, and here's the thing though, like, funny story. 1738.